Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Silksong. Last time we left off, we need to dive, I believe. I believe we can just go now because I have the Everbloom. Hopefully I sound the same and everything too. I've been recently messing with some audio settings on my setup and stuff to try and optimize my workflow a bit and have like game audio and my audio balanced and stuff a little bit more. So hopefully I sound fine. If I don't, I can always edit it in post. So we will see. But I need to get back down there, I suppose, and I guess it just wants me to manually walk over there, huh? Dive into the void and cut Farloom free, because I don't think I can take the bell again, but we'll see. Alright, I'm back. You did get the bell back. Okay, so yeah, we can dive again. Nice. Do you have anything to say? Hello. So you survived somehow. All that last plunge must have been your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, bell's old. Time is a way of breaking things, even as fine forged as this. See below, for its failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Good. The return bath is long closed to me, and your bell is now needed again. Yeah, I did actually go over there, yeah, and I remembered, yeah, it's filled with lava, so. Again. Well, if you've game enough to try a second time, a shell shield's been fitted and the bell's like new, better than new. You're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. New shell shield's all bolted on tight. Okay. Let's go. Let's see how long this boss fight takes me. Holler when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done. Bell's as ready as it'll ever be. Or multiple boss fights. Admittedly, there could be more. There could be multiple left. Who's to say? I'm assuming it's just like a final boss fight against Mother, but, I don't know. There could be a void beast after, or something. There's a slight glare. Maybe I should close my windows. There's a slight glare on my monitor from, the windows here. Okay, there are some critters that I would also like to beat up down here that I never got to add to my bestiary. So that's something I would like to do. I remember there being a big one that was really scary that I never quite finished killing. These little dorks, not that bad. But the other thing, much scarier. There's these stupid things. Ow. God, I hate that thing that they do. Alright, well, let's go ahead and heal up, because I'm going to need it. And this boss fight's going to be hard, because you're going to drain my silk at random points, which I'm going to be none too enthused about. Okay, this is where the thing is. Okay. One of these. God, being trapped in like a little area like that with this is difficult to deal with. That is not what I was trying to do. Is there something coming down here? Did you spawn something? You did. Oh my god. Ow. Okay, it's fine. That one shot itself. Down here. Oh, God, they just don't stop. Like, once they're going, they're going. Okay, it's dead. We killed one. Huh. Wait, did I kill one before? I thought I hadn't killed one of these things specifically. I could have sworn that was the case. No, because my number just went up. 220. Well, no, I think that was because of the Volt Worm I fought. Never mind. God, there's so many enemies in this game. I do wonder about the few that I missed. Wing mold. Crude construct of my father's fallen domain. Only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to do their bidding. False fly with a rune-etched shell. A tortured mix of soul and void is caged within. Yeah, referencing your father specifically. This is what I ran into, yeah, in the area, because I thought it was the stuff from Brightvein. This is what I ran into in, like, my mind. Okay, now we're at the bosses. Gargant Gloom. Enormous tubular beast, uniquely suited to living close to the void. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to kill 2 more of them. Which is a task. A hard one, too. Oh, I just realized there was that little area there I never went to. I should have taken that if I die or something. Because, yeah, there's a little spot on the map over there. Okay, I'm just going to avoid you right now because I don't think I'm healthy enough to deal with you. That last one took a lot out of me and I had like a convenient spot to hide. So I want to be careful. Do I want to go down here? Yeah. I guess so. That leads to a room. I just want to hit that bench. Mostly. Okay, we're down here. Now I just gotta make it across. And we're good. Oh, I bet these are something I can attack, right? I'm going to hit the bench first before I try to fucks with it, but you know. Okay. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, there's that room over there. It might just be like shards or something. Who's to say? Alright, can I attack these like I have some of the other things before? No? Okay, so falling into it doesn't even like hurt you really? Oh, because I have the Everbloom. Yeah, now it doesn't hurt me. That checks out. Yeah, so I can't just jump in here now. That would have been a good spot for them to hide something, like jump into the void. Which, I guess since I have this now, I don't have to worry about them hitting me and stealing my silk anymore, actually. I'm realizing that's probably a good benefit to this. Alright. Here we go. This is probably going to be quite difficult. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Hey, Lace. Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? Ailing child and a silk-starved beast. If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer. Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. Why hold even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart. Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land, I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hollownest. In the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer. Hollownest. Good old Hollownest. Dive. Nice Ojo-sama laugh, by the way, Lace. Alright. Oh god. They're trying. They're trying their best, but I have a flower. God, this almost doesn't feel like the end of this, because this game is so long, it's just been going and going and going. It feels very weird to actually be at the end. I mean, there might be like other endings to get in like Steel Soul mode and stuff too. There's clearly stuff there. Imagine this is gonna be multi-phase. I'm gonna have to fight you and Mother. Lost Lace. Oh, Ika! Okay. Ow. Nice stinger. That was a good stinger. Oh. That was cute. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Oh. Ooh, sick. Ow. Gotta jump when I do that. As soon as I see myself get hit there, make sure you jump. Wow, 3? Did not expect 3. Admittedly. Well, sometimes you do that. But do have to be careful there. Yeah, you always catch me because you move forward a little bit there. Okay, well, my mask is gone. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I've got to get used to that parry again. If I'm not used to that parry, we're in a bad way. I should think about, is there any different tools I would want here? Or anything different? The Druid's Eyes seem amazing, so I do think I want to keep those. There's not really anything in yellow that I feel like I would want. Curved Sickle, Plasmium, Flea Brew, maybe. Probably would help. That's for Silk Skills, so useless to me. I could put on like Weave Light to just, or not Weave Light, the Memory Crystal to just get some extra damage in whenever I take a hit. Doubles the number of tools thrown. I'm imagining that still uses the resources. It's not like it just doubles, you just can output more. We'll stick with what we've got for right now, I think. I don't think there's anything here I would really be super crazy about using. Yeah. Recoil less when striking foes and will not be flung as far when taking damage. Honestly, I want to be flung far because, you know, that means I'm a little bit further away from danger. Alright, Lace. I'll take you seriously this time. You deserve my full attention, especially since I'm probably going to be refighting this phase over and over and over again when I inevitably die to the next phase, or even the third phase. So, we gotta be prepped. I'm grabbing this first. Okay, it's always 3, it looks like. I might try to focus on strong attacks with you. Yeah, it seems pretty effective. And it stops me from getting hit by your counter as well. Yeah, I like this quite a bit. Okay. Ow. Okay, you got me there. Make sure you heal. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Cute. Alright, build up your charges again. That hit me. I really didn't expect that to hit me. Those tentacles went far. Okay, I did hit you with that. Nice. Oh my god, you just... I looked away to look at my health for a second, and you straight up teleported in front of me. Get out of here with your nothing personnel shit. Second phase. Oh, you got projectiles, huh? Yeah, we're gonna be here a bit, I'm feeling. Yeah, especially... So I hadn't even made it to the second phase yet. Alright, if that's what you're going to be doing, I think I will use some of my tools in the first phase. I really want to save my sting shards because I think that would be better against Mother Silk. Because, she's big. I don't feel like Lace is it. So... I'm saving the sting shard for Mother Silk because she's bigger, so it'll be easier to hit her with multiple. Whereas Lace... she runs around a lot, so... I'm thinking these will be quite effective against you. Uh-huh. Okay. Gotcha. Ow. Okay, that was greedy of me. I can fully admit this. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Make sure you keep up with your healing. Okay. Whoa. That hit me? God, I was up in the air. I really didn't think your stubby little needle was gonna hit me. But it certainly did. Okay, that was just a rough spot. Ooh, I should have gotten hit there. Oh, I thought you were going the other way. That was wrong of me. Okay, let me go ahead and get that. Ow. Okay. Okay. This is the projectiles, which I definitely just got clipped by. What are you doing? Ow. Go ahead and do your heal. Yeah, you do big swipes with that. Uh-huh. No. Don't really want to deal with that. Okay, wait. I got you. Now to die. Because now the real fight begins. That was just a warm-up. And I don't even have a heal. Whoa! Okay, wasn't ready for that. Wait, am I just supposed to dodge? I guess I'm just supposed to dodge. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm good. Up. That was not ideal. Okay, I'm just trying to work on getting my health levels back to normal, please. That's mostly what I care about right now. It's not quite enough for a heal. If I get hit, I'm dead. Yep. I did a charge, and that wasn't the best decision right there. Okay. Seems very doable though. I still refuse to believe Lace is it. Like, I know Mother is in a weakened state, but I still feel like there must be a third phase with Mother, so I do not think I'm close yet. I can definitely clean up a lot in these, in the earlier phase. There's a lot that can be cleaned up there. A lot of attacks I'm catching when I really shouldn't. So, I feel good with that. Yeah. So yeah, the charge attack stops me from getting hit by that parry, which I really, really like. Are you doing the jump? Yes, you are. Okay, a little bit too slow on that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Whoop. God damn it. You get caught by that no matter what if you hit it. Unless you jump. I think jumping would work. Oh my god, I must have been right at the end of that. I definitely had time. Yeah, just kill me. That's a dead attempt. I must have been right at, like, the last frame. Probably not the last frame, using a little bit of hyperbole, but I must have been very close to getting that heal off right there. My god. I still don't want to use the thing that makes healing faster, though. I'm still like, no, I don't want to use that. That clearly caused so many issues. I refuse. I'm against it. I wish you could fast forward this, though, to be fair. I guess, I know, you're coming out of the goo. Okay, that's the times to get our hits in. Honestly, love when you do this attack because it's just free. As long as I dodge, it's so free. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that was bold. I was not going to be getting that. Okay, that one I can get, though. Uh-huh. Yep. Nice. Right into it. Okay. Ow, that was stupid of me. Just gonna heal that. That's fine. Okay, I used that to, like, basically dodge there, which is not ideal, but I didn't even mean to do my little dash attack there. I was dashing and happened to press attack at the same time. Alright. Don't like this. Okay. Might need to stop doing the charge attacks now. Like, we might just need to poke and prod you a little bit. Ow. Whoop. I should have gotten hit there, I feel. I deserved it. That was a choke on my part. Ooh. What? Oh wait, yeah, we've done this song and dance before. Never mind, I forgot, yeah. I forgot. One moment. I think it comes from the left side first. Yeah. There we go. And then it comes from the other side. And now Lace is back. Don't want to get hit by that. Okay. Gotta be very careful here. Pretty sure that just hit you. Yeah. More of that. Never mind. Okay. This is the wave. Whoop. Okay. Wasn't fast enough on that. Oh my god, I didn't expect you to appear there. Out. Get out. That was very lucky. Ow. Thought I had time there. Ow. Jumped right into it, and then I got clipped. I'm dead. Oh. Ah, damn it. I tried to dash. You saw me try to dash to get away because I knew you were going to do the jump arc. Okay. Maybe I don't Sting Shard? Maybe I go something else. What else, though? Memory Crystal? Memory Crystal would just get broken by your various other attacks and then not even do damage to you, I think. Warding Bell, I just don't really like, because if I do a bad heal, it's like, whatever. This I don't know about. Used when healing is needed and one's natural resources are running low. I imagine you just... I'll try it. It would be over the Venom. And I do kind of like my Venom. Reduces the charge time of Needle Strike. Flea Brew. I just don't think I would like Flea Brew because it's going to mess with my movement speed and then it'll screw me up because I'll think it's still active when it's not. And, you know. And then Flint Slate. I'm going to stick with this for now. Like, we might adjust, but I'm pretty happy with what I'm working with right now. I still think this is, like, early phases, basically. I think even if I win this third phase, there's still going to be another boss fight after that. Because this feels a little, like, too easy for a final boss fight in Hollow Knight, I feel. You know? That's the vibes I'm getting. I feel like there's more pain for me here in the future. Okay. I just need this back, if you don't mind. I did not mean to do that. My god. I kind of hate that the input for that is down because sometimes I just accidentally do it without meaning to. Yeah. Oh god, I hate when you do that. You just teleport to where I'm dashing. So rude of you. You're such a bastard with that. Just teleport to where I'm dashing. And I take my stupid contacts. This is a very scuffed attempt here. Okay, I'm really glad you did the upper one. I would have died otherwise. Alright, we need to make sure we heal. Oh my god, that pushed me forward enough. I didn't think that was going to push me forward enough to get hit by that. Ow, that got me too. Yeah, these projectiles are annoying when you basically start exclusively doing that. That was on me though. Ah, that barely managed to clip me. God, most of the damage I took there was just contact damage because I dashed out and then she teleported behind me. That was most of the damage taken when everything started to fall apart in that run. God. Contact damage is such a struggle. I know why it's in games, but god. Bumping into people. You know what? I want a game where my character can only do damage by doing contact damage. You know, I want that. Give me that game. Like, I only do contact damage. That's how I hurt things. Give me that video game. Okay, that was stupid of me. Ooh, okay. Thought you were gonna get me there. Ow. Yeah, that was the wrong attack to do that against. Okay, I'm really glad you did that one. Yeah, okay. That hasn't been happening, but I'm getting hit by that much more consistently now. I fucking hate. Okay, don't dash. Don't dash. Never dash. Just stand there because if you dash, she's just gonna teleport behind you and you're gonna get hit. So I gotta stop dashing so much. Which sucks because I do kinda need to dash. Once again, I dashed. God, it feels like I'm playing a fighting game and it's like, they caught me pressing buttons, basically, I think is the term that people say. You were pressing buttons when you shouldn't be pressing buttons. I am actually shocked that didn't— oh, it's because you're not technically on the ground, barely. You're barely not on the ground there. So, I whiffed. Alright. Up, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that hit me. Okay, I got very lucky. Okay. Ooh, that went far. Gotta heal. Ow, that was stupid of me. Hate your teleporting. Fuck off with your teleporting. That's most of what I died to. I just died because I just bashed my skull on her chest. And that's it. God, this is the boss fight equivalent of me like trying to walk somewhere and I just keep bumping into people. I'm just concussing myself. Alright, maybe we have maybe we try an attempt where I'm quiet. Maybe that would help a little bit. God, I was backed into that corner and I was not getting out of there. Yeah. That was a series of unfortunate events in the corner. Okay. I don't really think that even helped, if I'm going to be honest. It helps in Thumper. Sometimes it helps, but, yeah. That's just, sometimes you can have a series of particular attacks that come out, and it's, a little bit harder to get out of there. I wish they had the trinket that they have in a lot of games where, I mean, it's usually super busted, that's why I want it. Where it's like, it increases the window of your iframes. Because you don't get a lot of iframes in this. At all, really. I mean, you do get some, but it's a very low amount. I also feel like my, my dice are not dicing as much as I've seen them do in, some other fights. Ow, I did it again. I did it again. Always with the... And then it always screws up my mojo so hard when I do it. I dash into her and then I try to get away and then it just becomes a series of unfortunate events. Yep, she was ready. Luckily she did the aerial one, so that one's not dangerous. Okay, you were diving back in. Was facing the wrong way. That was just an input error. Okay. That's totally fine. That is also totally fine. Okay. Oh my god, I wasn't quite ready. Ow. Yeah, in this phase, being in the corner sucks. Like, other times, I like it. This particular phase, no. That was a bad call on my part. I'm healing. This is a safe spot. Okay, I got one. I'll take one hit. Yeah, on that one you always jump down. That's a good hit. Gotcha. Alright, that was a pretty good run. This is the part where my traps become a little bit less useful. Maybe I'll try and be quiet here now. I would prefer to not cut attempts out of this because this is the final boss, unless I'm sitting here for like, 3-4 hours, but... Oh god. I was not ready, actually. I don't even really think I need the wall to jump over it. So that's something I've got to keep in mind. Ow. Okay, you got me there. Whoa. What in the hell? I pressed B up here and it didn't do it, so I was expecting to be stuck in the air. That screwed me up bad. I can still see Lace under there. I'm freeing you, sis. Ow. There's that contact damage again. Oh, wasn't an opportunity to get a hit. Okay, there was a little. That was a good one. Ow. Wasn't quite ready. Get up here. We're safe up here. It's a wonderful spot. Just get ludicrously high up in the air. you doing? One of those. There you are. Okay. Got a little bit of a hit there. Oh my god, what is this? Was not prepared for that. Okay, get out of there. Ow. That was absolutely on me. Ow. I was dashing and then I dashed the wrong way. Ooh, I didn't expect second tentacles. I was trying to get a hit there. Okay. I'm still of the opinion this is not it, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I mostly just need to make sure that when I get that far, I don't just die. Maybe having that reserve heal would be useful. Like, Sting Shard is a little bit... Like when it hits, but it's probably better for me to stay alive. Like, I definitely think staying alive is the more important thing for me. Come on over here. There you go. Give me one of those. That's beautiful. Ow. I fell for it. I definitely fell for it. But yeah, this area up here, just get up here. The boss doesn't have as many attacks that actually hit there. So you're a little bit safer. None of that. That was bold of me. Oop. That was dive. Damn it. See, that's the struggle with not doing the charge attacks. Is the charge attacks, you usually don't have to worry about the parry. Like, she just doesn't do it. I didn't turn in time. Damn you. Okay. Get a few throws in there. Ow. That's a cheeky heal, but it worked. Uh-oh. Not a good spot to be in for that attack. Ow. Also not a good spot to be in for that attack. Thank you, Dice. You might have just saved my life right there. The projectile is annoying to deal with. Okay, I'm healing. Whew. Okay. Alright. We might start cutting to the point where, I just started this part. I'll still show... I think I'll still show every death, probably. So if I die to the earlier phase, we would still see that, because I would like an accurate death count. I can still hear her kind of making noise when all of this is going. Hate that attack so much. Unfortunately, he dove back into the water there. Oh my god, you moved. Dice! I shouldn't be alive. I don't deserve this. I do not deserve life right now. Well, I'm not gonna have it much longer, so... Yeah, that dice hit at a crazy moment. Oh, wow, you just came right out and did the attack I didn't expect. Okay. I turned back around because I thought you were gonna jump out and land on the ground, and I didn't want to dash into you and take the contact. But damn, if only there was a trinket that just took out contact damage. Like I could bump into you and not get hurt. That would be the best. Like, I don't know, give me like a football helmet or something. Some pads. So I can tackle you and be fine. That's really what I need. Alright. We're gonna fully voice this one. Just to see how it goes. People are gonna be sick of this quite soon. So I do have to keep that in mind. Nope, this time I'm hitting you. Oh. That's a risky heal. Yeah, in the second phase you start diving after doing that. Ow. Yeah, if you dodge around too much, she just starts teleporting a lot. And then it's just a massive problem. Out of there. Did get that cheeky charge in. Yep, you're going straight into the drink. Ow. No, that is not what I honestly, I just wish I could use this weapon without that power. I really do. Just disable it. I don't even want it. I like the weapon itself. I do not need to make more tools. I'm perfectly fine with what I got. I keep getting screwed up by that, and that clipped me. Ow. Okay. Dice saving my life yet again. Oh my god. I didn't even see those. This is a terrible spot. I mean, I'm dead because now we're just hitting the third phase. God, I keep accidentally pressing down and then it just eats my silk and gives me my stupid tools back. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. If I could straight up just take the input off for that power, just disable it, I would. Alright, this is gonna be rough because I have basically 3 hits. Ow, you dashed just enough to hit me with that. I'm dead. Damn. She slid just enough. Yeah, if I could just disable that. Like, I want the weapon. I'm so used to this crest at this point, and I like having 3 tools to use. But the stupid craft your own tools thing is screwing me up. Like, it's not often, but it's just enough, and missing out on a heal and instead getting more tools is so damaging to my ability to succeed at the fight. Alright. A little healthier than I normally am on these phases, I feel. And I'll just have to remember about an hour is when I start cutting for attempts. And up. All right. Ah, they still got me there. I just kept getting clipped by things. Like, that's the main issue. I keep getting clipped by things I shouldn't get clipped by. Alright, well there's the on-screen attempts done. So I'm gonna have to lock in here for a bit. Is there still nothing I want to change? Like, aside from that one frustration with this weapon, I love this weapon, and I'm so used to it at this point that I would like to keep using it. But as long as I just make sure I never press down and B, I should be good. Alright. Here we are. Let's see if we can lock in. I still refuse to believe there's not a final phase to this. I still actively refute that. Those do stay, right? Yeah, they do. Okay, what I really need is for you to do an attack I can get some hits with. Oh my god, I think it pushed me forward enough. Like... Yep. I think it pushed me forward enough that, I got clipped. Honestly, I wish the attack didn't push me forward. I would much rather just stay still while doing this. But due to the nature of the attack, I think it has to push me forward. There's going to be benefits and downsides to every weapon. I like the range and the precision of this weapon and the fact that I get 3 tools. But it definitely has its downsides. Ugh. I almost died on this attempt again because Hornet has a stupid fascination with crafting tools in the middle of combat because I do miss input. God. It's always when I jump up in the air because, like, sometimes I guess my stick is kind of in a down position. Like I said, I would just disable it completely if I could. It would make my life so much easier. I don't even want this power for that. Not at all. So this is probably a dead attempt, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, okay. I tried to do the charge, but I think when Hornet does my charge attack, I think so it's extra annoying because she displaces herself. Yeah, she moves back and then forward. So there I got hit by that blob because I did this and she moved back that little bit and then went forward. It's like, girl, just stay still. Fuck. just do it. Alright. This is tight, like, the timings and everything that's on display here, but if I can clean up these, like, mistakes my brain and my reflexes keep making, then we will be very, very good, I think. That was a terrible series of events. My god. God, that sucks. That would have been a perfect opportunity to get some damage. Ow. Ah, are you shitting me? That's where you teleported? No. That attempt was going pretty well. I was locked in. I'm feeling it now. It sucks to die to like me dashing away and then she just teleports behind me and I bump into her. But I've got it, I think. I think we've got it. I don't know how many attempts it's been. I've shown every one, and the death of any that I didn't show the full one for, of course, so. But we'll see. It's been an hour and 15 or 14 minutes since I started the video, so. Yeah, that time I didn't even make it to the third phase. I knew that attempt wasn't gonna be there. I mean, I'm garbage. It's taking a while, but we're getting there. I think we're getting there. I sat down expecting this to take several hours today, so I'm still of the opinion there's more after. So I'm still of the opinion that we might be here several hours. Because if it's taking me this long to beat the third phase, I imagine whatever is happening after is probably just going to kill me. Died to the second phase again. I had another moment where I accidentally crafted tools. Another moment where that happened. I am running out of these, which is not... Well, I have like a billion shard bundles. But yeah. I keep having that issue. When I specifically jump up in the air. I don't know how, like... That's happening, but... God. This is why I can't play fighting games, also, because misinputs are a big issue for me. So I will never be able to play fighting games. I can struggle through this, but misinputs are such a problem for me. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. My meds are falling off, or my brain is slowly dying. I don't know. Probably both. Probably both. I haven't really eaten, so that was a good call, me. I haven't really eaten anything today. I had like a granola bar and that's it. So that's probably not good. Yeah, got caught again. Wow. Yeah, my consistency went absolutely in the dumpster. I don't know if my brain just can't focus or what, but we were doing pretty well there consistently for a bit, and now my everything is just gone. I hate you so much for appearing right there. Oh, I don't have enough silk. I was wondering why my heal wasn't working. I just don't have enough silk. I missed because this weapon isn't good for that. Okay. I can at least get a... I thought I had enough time, damn. I think I would have died anyway, because I would have jumped and healed into that zone there. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm dead here. You used the projectiles twice in a row, and I was not expecting that, so I lost my heal. And I've just bumped into you a few times. Damn. Damn. Alright, back in. Well, here's another attempt. That was pretty sloppy. That was pretty sloppy, but at least we didn't die on the earlier phase. So at least we have another try. We will see. Oh, I thought it was way closer than that. Whoops. I thought it was way closer than that and I could just float over it. Damn. Can't believe you reached me there. Oh, that's not a good spot to be. Yeah, this stint's done. Yeah. I was trying to get the hit so I could get a heal. I am using my tools a lot, and I feel like the poison is very, very helpful. But maybe I take off the Druid's Eyes, but I feel like it fills up a lot. I mean, I'll give it a try without it. Let's put the Reserve Bind on instead. And then, if you know, I ever need a heal, we can hit that instead. And maybe that's more effective than the Druid's Eye. My logic was the Druid's Eye is more effective across a long fight, but maybe this would be more useful because maybe there's times the Druid Eye is being wasted. Alright, I made it to this phase again, but I don't have my Reserve Bind and my mask is gone, so it is going to be a short-lived attempt. For sure. So, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I do not have high hopes, but I've been getting really, really quiet during the phases. Maybe I should talk. Maybe talking helps me concentrate in some weird way. I've mentioned this in Thumper. It's never the case, but when you're getting absolutely bodied, you gotta try some things, you know? You gotta switch things up. I do think the Sting Shards just aren't useful. She's too fast. And usually it just gets blown up by something else. So I do think I'm going to swap the Sting Shards for something else. I don't know what. I mean, Equip. Let's try it. Wait, how do you... oh, I don't have any rosaries because, yeah, they're dropped in the boss fight. It would be an interesting time to try that, I feel. Otherwise, I just don't see a lot of things I feel would be super useful here. Maybe the Pimpio? Let's give that a shot. My old reliable. Yeah, just kill me. That attempt was pretty rough. I knew I wasn't going anywhere with that one. I actually kind of ran into an issue with the Pompia or with the Pimpio because it didn't it just kind of bounced over her, and I think that will continue to be an issue. So I don't really want to use that either, but I don't know what I want to use, honestly. Vessels can be thrown as a bola. I don't know. Let's try Chakra's throwing rings, why not? I am running out of shards, so I'm really glad I saved all of these. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could just go buy about 1 billion more shard bundles with all the rosaries that I have sitting on my corpse. I just have to silk eat it, but... apparently I picked a really bad day to try and do this. My brain hasn't been in a good spot most of the day, so... Ah, damn it. I used my charge attack there and it bounced off, which sucked. I don't think the reserve is worth it, honestly. I gave it a shot, but I don't think it's super worthwhile. Maybe the reserve with the Druid Eyes instead of using the Polyp Pouch. I feel like I'm sacrificing a lot of damage potential here, but if it would maybe help keep me alive, possibly it would be useful, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm just gonna die on this one. I used my reserve, and oh god, I used my reserve and I accidentally wasted a heal because I made tools again. That is really screwing me up. I don't, want to have to change weapons because I am so used to this one, but maybe I should. Of course you did that attack, damn. Alright, I think that's it. If you hadn't done that attack, I might have been okay. But you did do the one I couldn't afford to have you use. I didn't parse where the tentacles were coming from in time. Yeah, I mean, that attempt made it a pretty long time, but yeah, I don't think I can have the reserve. I think I need my venom too much. Okay. I did manage to recover enough to heal. And immediately get hit by you doing the perfect attack for that particular situation. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I fell apart there. That's another phase 2 loss. Alright, another attempt. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep it together. Gotcha. Alright, where's the next phase? Hit me with it. I know there's one. I know you have something. What are you doing? I know that's not it. I refuse. That was taking it too easy on me. No? That's a big jump. That's a big shine spark. Alright, yeah, I mean, it was, honestly, swapping up everything, this was actually an instance where I shouldn't have swapped, I don't think. I shouldn't have tried to experiment. I think just sticking with the Venom was the call, and just, quite frankly, using my tools more in that final phase. But I was trying to be cognizant of my shard supply, so I wanted to be careful. But I think this was an instance where being careful wasn't actually the solution with my resources. I had plenty. I could go get more. I am shocked there wasn't another thing, though. Hey! Look who it is! I know you! Yeah, you did leave behind a little void ghost when you died that a Hornet does not have. She leaves a silk cocoon. You left a creepy little void ghost. I think you saved me, actually. Thanks, Knight. I can confidently say I didn't expect you to be the final boss. Like the real final boss. I really thought we would be fighting like a even more messed up version of Mother, possibly consumed by the void. But no. That was a cool fight though. It was I was struggling with it when I really shouldn't have been. But I guess lack of sleep and food will do that, I suppose. But total time came in at 2 hours and 16 minutes. Oh, hey! Look at you, yep. To be continued. Okay, yeah, I mean, we know DLC is coming. So that checks out. It's just Mr. Mushroom flying up. Neat. Hey, we hit credits. But, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been struggling on that as much as I was, but like I said, my brain has been off today, and, I don't think I slept very well last night, and I still haven't eaten. It's, 6 p.m. right now, when I'm recording this, so I was a little bit late to recording it, but, yeah, we managed to do it. Like I said, the total time's 2 hours and 16 minutes. I did walk away for a minute to, kind of grab some more water and refresh a little bit. But, yeah, that's the total time. I'm not sure how many attempts. Like I said, every single death is in the video, so if people want to count them, they can. I always try to put every single attempt, or at least death, into the video, for people that want to know how many it took and stuff. Unless it goes, you know, I have had some times where I've been doing a video and the video is like 4 hours long of just attempts, and obviously it's not as possible then, but yeah. Good video game. Good video game. I mean, you know, it's Hollow Knight again, but with some added stuff and extra twists, and I do like how hard they leaned in on Hornet being so much more of an acrobatic character to play as. I definitely think that that boss would have been easier if I hadn't kept screwing up with my inputs for the down thing where you make more tools. And like, see, that's why I'm like, I don't even know that I need that on that weapon, because you already have 3 tools to choose from. Even in that fight where I felt like I was throwing them out pretty consistently, I still didn't use all of them in that fight. So I definitely think the venom thing helps. The poison dot, especially for long fights, is too appetizing to pass up. And I do think switching off of the Sting Shard was the good choice. Through the darkness and dangers you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Through the darkness and dangers, I did indeed persevere. You know, definitely not, like, I can confidently say, in this game at least, there weren't any times where I was like really frustrated or anything. I feel like all the boss fights are pretty well designed, and not too like annoying or anything. I feel like they're all pretty fair, at least as far as I can tell. So there wasn't really any frustration with this one. I really did have a fun time. I would say the only frustration that I had throughout the entire game was trying to do those stupid deliveries sometimes, just because they are so long, but they are completely optional, it seems, so don't even really need to worry about that. But yeah, all the bosses feel very very fair and stuff. There is the rudeness of the boss teleporting behind you. I think I had another boss where that was the issue, and just because of how much I move around, I would keep getting clipped by that. But that's more of like a I need to change my playstyle and adjust kind of situation. So that's you know, totally fine and expected. Still didn't expect Lace to be it, admittedly. Still really didn't expect Lace to be it. But I can also confidently say that I followed the story of this one a little bit more, a little bit easier than Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's story was one of those where when I got to the end of it, I was like, I kind of get some bits, but I don't totally understand it. Whereas this, it's like, yeah, I feel like I get most of what was going on here, aside from some of the really, really extra details. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry what's happening here, but I don't know, maybe I'm smarter or picked up on more things, or I have the wrong idea and I don't actually have the story altogether at all anyway. But, yeah, really, really cool, really cool fight. Like I said, I definitely think I would have had an easier time if I was better prepared, but I was like, we've been putting off the boss fight for so long on the journey to 100%. I want to make sure I do it today and everything, so let's go. Wonderful game. Like, truly, truly phenomenal game. Exactly what I would have expected from Team Cherry, especially after they cooked so long. Very, very happy, you know, this came out. Like I said, Hollow Knight Silksong was one of the reasons I straight up made the channel. I know I mentioned it at the beginning of the playthrough, but when I was sitting there with my YouTube channel with like 2 subscribers, I was in my head, I was like, I want to do a Let's Play of Silksong when that comes out, and it's finally here. It finally happened. It's been many, many years after the fact. I've changed a lot, and I feel like my channel has changed a lot. I was very bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at the beginning, and now, between everything going on with life and everything, it's been, you know, more and more, but it's interesting to see that, like, my drive and idea from the very, very beginning of the channel has persevered all the way to the end here, where I wanted to play this, and that's cool, I think. I think that's neat. You know, it is weird to think about how long I've been doing this sometimes, but good video game. Gorgeous music, gorgeous art, you know, all of the good things. I'm not really good at giving reviews because I struggle with articulating my thoughts in general. But there we go. That appears to be it. I am curious if there's multiple endings. How many endings in Silksong? Because we clearly got one with Mr. Mushroom, which I'm guessing... Okay, Weaver Queen... Yeah, after defeating the Grandmother Silk, Snared Silk, after completing the Silk and Song Wish, Hornet can play her Needlein at the end of the fight with activate the Soul Snare. Lace intervenes, so that's that one that I got. Twisted Child, not having achieved the Snared Silk ending, having completed Rite of Rebirth to obtain and become locked into the Cursed Crest, not having completed Infestation Operation to upgrade the Cursed Crest into the Witch Crest, defeat Grandmother Silk. If Hornet has the Cursed Crest and defeats Mother Silk, vines burst out of her shell and ensnare the higher being. Hornet, Grandmother Silk, and the Cradle are transformed into roots sprouting from her Cursed Crest. As the screen darkens, a crack appears in an orb beneath the two, possibly the lower part of Grandmother Silk's body, and a scream is heard. That is interesting. Interesting. So you go beat the boss with the Cursed Crest, and then you take the witch's curse in there. That is cool. Sister of the Void. Upon Lost Lace's defeat, the Void hold on her is loosened. Hornet picks up Lace and asks Grandmother Silk to give her silk, who obliges and provides her with a large amount. Yeah, we saw that. So this is the ending I just got. She then uses Silksong. And yeah, the Knight. Yeah, and Hornet encounters the Knight and their siblings in the Void. The Knight protects Hornet and Lace from being taken by the Void's black tendrils. They carry the two safely up to the surface, and with Grandmother Silk dead, her Void-soaked threads disappear. Lace wakes up, so that is really cool that the Knight got to show up. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's just a picture of the cutscene. It said Hornet encountering the Knight as Void-given form, and I was like, wait a second, could I have encountered them somewhere else? But no, it's just a picture of the cutscene. And then, yeah, the extra ending, Passing of the Age. After the Sister of the Void, Mr. Mushroom's wish has been completed by listening to him in all areas. A cutscene plays after the main cutscene, depicting Mr. Mushroom flying off into the sky. And the ending finishes with a screen called To Be Continued. Yeah, so we got all of them, except for the witch ending, which seems like a very niche, weird one. It also doesn't seem like you get anything different for doing it on Steel Soul, which I'm sure people are going to be very happy about, because I know a lot of people were disappointed that, what's the DLC? The God DLC, Gods and Kings in Hollow Knight, that added a new ending, but you had to do frankly absurdly difficult tasks to actually get it. So I'm sure people are happy that's not an ending isn't locked behind that anymore. So, alright. Very, very good game. Wonderful, wonderful adventure. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this and loved my time with it, and I hope it was watchable. I mean, I think this on average gets like 100 or something, so the people are watching it, so you know, it's weird to think about still. Once again, at the beginning of the channel, I was just uploading and just uploading for basically no one but me, and now we've actually reached a point, despite the fact that I never thought we would get here, where there are people watching. So that is interesting, and I'm just happy that I can provide entertainment for people. So alrighty, enough sappy stuff out of the way. It was just neat to reminisce about the history of the channel with this, since it is the one I made it for. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for something else.